Brian Gossett, GM Sports Media, out in Southlake. Number one Southlake Carroll, 44-6 against Euless Trinity. Head coach Riley Dodge. Coach, you know, as good as Trinity was the first 3 weeks, to put up a score like 44-6, just talk about how impressed you were tonight with your team.
Well, it's the process of how we work during the week, and then just really delve into the process. We worried about Monday, worried about Tuesday, so on and so forth. But we challenged them to be a physical football game and be a more physical ball club, and I believe we were tonight.
Yeah, I felt like, you know, Trinity had a couple of big time runs, but for the most part, you're able to kind of contain their run game. Just talk about your defense, your run defense tonight.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, a really good football team and what they do offensively. They did have some big runs at time, but what I'm proud about is just next play mentality. We reset and made some big stops.
I got to ask you, because we kind of had some fun in the press box. Of all people, to return that block PAT, Gavin Strange, your starting kicker, 95 yards. I bet that's probably the most he's run in the game. But, just talk about that play.
Well, he's an athlete. He's a starting safety for us as well. Had an onside kick tonight that was big for us early in the ball game. The return, that was pretty big right before half. You know, instead of being a 7 points, 1.5, it was only a 3-point swing. And how about Jake Lucky's? He's a pretty tall dude.
Right.
Just it was a good example of next play and another opportunity.
I try to ask coaches this who, you know, played in the championship the previous game. I'm sure your kids don't need any more motivation, but after losing that, coming up short, was there motivation there? Do you have the circled on the calendar, or is it kind of a clean slate here in 2025?
Talking about state championship. Yeah, I mean, I think that was kind of our chip on the shoulder all off season. You know, we're not looking ahead by any means. We got one goal, is to be a district champion. But I mean, it's something that we had a sour taste in our mouth after last year, and the way we attacked off season, the way we're attacking practice right now, we're a really good practice football team. That's carrying over Friday nights.
And then, you know, finally, you know, a lot of people made this game one of the top games in the state, and of course, top two teams in district. How do you kind of celebrate a little bit tonight, but then get back to work and get ready for the next game?
Yeah, I think we got a mature ball club. We got a short week next week. We'll get back to work tomorrow morning. We got a 24-hour rule. We got some good ball clubs in our district. We got to continue to get better, and I think we got a lot of room for improvement.
All right, that's Riley Dodge, Southlake Carroll, 44-6 against Euless Trinity. Number one team in 6A, still perfect. I'm Brian Gossett, GM Sports Media, and we'll see you at the next game.